God's riches at Christ's expense. I love the Lord, and I'm talking about Jesus Christ.
We are the Crawfords. We have 6 kids and are hiking the Appalachian Trail, a 2,200-mile hike from Georgia to Maine. We don't know if we can finish it, but we are doing it together.
We decided to sleep in the shelter last night. It was totally empty, so it was easy for us to just get in here. It helps save us time. We don't have to pack up tents and all that. We saw 1 mouse last night, so I was a little worried, but I don't think we had any visitors.
Okay, we're trying to decide whether to wear our like puffy down layers to start off with, because it's so cold right now, but usually you warm up really quick, but the problem is that like takes a while.
And we always take them off and freeze our asses off, and yeah, that means you don't have to stop as much.
It's just for like 5 minutes though.
I know.
And the lady from REI said, be bold, hike cold.
But I'm so tired of being cold. So I might hike the first mile in this just because I can.
Dude, your hair
I know.
is pretty badass right now.
It's like sticking straight up.
Oh, well, I heard a lot about this remarkable family. 6 children, mom and dad, hiking this incredible trail, going all the way to Katahdin. So I'm so impressed, and their children are so well behaved. And the other hikers who have spent nights with them over there in the shelters have commented on how well behaved your children are. So God's richest blessing. My name is Grace. My trail name is Grace. God's riches at Christ's expense. I love the Lord, and I'm talking about Jesus Christ, His Father and the Holy Spirit, because there is no other. God bless.
And the first thing that Grace said when she came to us, she said she's been praying for us this whole time.
I've been praying for you, absolutely. I refer to you as a family to God. God, please keep that family safe. You know, so you are in my prayers.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. You just made my day. That's why. That's really why I'm up here.
Well, thank you. Here, we'll give you a hug.
That was super touching to me. That lady, just how much she cares about us. It was just evident on her face and how she was talking about us. And you know, I do worry about safety sometimes, and it's just like gives me a lot of peace to know that there's just people that I've never even met that are like praying for us. And I could just tell that she was just like for us, you know, I'm just for you guys. And that's just so, yeah, just so encouraging. I think the first 3 weeks of us hiking this trail was really hard for a number of reasons, but one of the reasons is just, there was just a lot of like people that were just really like, felt like they were just out to get us, and they just wanted us to fail. And so just to meet a woman like that, you realize, oh, that's just a small amount of people out there that don't have anything better going on. So Grace, if you're watching this, thank you so much.
For you, that's all that I...
Rainier is not happy because I put his hands in his jacket, because it's still like 40 degrees or less out here. We're just moving, so we're staying warm, but it's supposed to be up to like maybe high 50s today, so with him it's just a matter of time before he starts to warm up, but he hates his hands in there. Anyways, this like 30-40 mile chunk, it's called like, I guess people call it the Damascus Dash, or Dash to Damascus. Damascus is this town that we're heading to. We'll get there tomorrow. And it's like the Appalachian Trail town. And what we're hiking on now is this like ridge line for like 20 some miles. And there's towns down there. We don't really see towns down there, but it's just this like fairly flat ridge line that's really beautiful and super easy walking. And there's like cell phone access, which is kind of nice. And I think we can see some of the towns and cities down there that, I don't know. I don't think that's Damascus yet, but, and we're really excited about getting to the town. So this is kind of a nice break after being in the crazy Roan Mountains earlier this week.
Even for you, that's all that I do.
Homeschooling is a whole lot better than going to school because you don't learn anything in school these days.
What do you think about this?
That's amazing. I'm just full of amazement.
I'll tell you what, me too. I've never.
Now, how's that young fella keeping warm in these cold nights?
Take a picture because
my son's young one
is just starting in with one.
Massey Gap on the other in the Grayson Highlands, but we went down to go the other way.
Yeah.
And Wayne, 3 days in, we had to get off at Woody Gap, and I said, "Listen, I'm so damn embarrassed." I said, "These two are carrying. They got 6 kids. They got there in the mountains. I can't believe I run into you. Oh, this is the guy. Yeah, I love the conversations. Rainier, you're the star, man. I gotta get a picture. If you guys don't mind.
Sure.
This guy, he's seen our YouTube channel. So you seen the YouTube videos?
Oh, I'm watching them. I'm with you guys all the way. See, I told him, I said, I feel like a wimp, man. We got the Woody Gap, first paved road, we're off. You guys, God, the way you had to start and all that rain and the mess. I never thought, bless your heart, I didn't think you guys were going to get 100 feet after that.
Well, here we are. We're still going.
Those kids, this is the, I bring my grandsons out here the first time they go, we're going to die, we're going to die. I said, well, if you're going to die, don't die on the trail. It's inappropriate. Pull over. We don't have two hikers don't want to step over you. But I think what you guys are doing is it's tremendous.
Well, thank you.
This is the experience you're getting. You carrying, you're the man. You are the man.
Yeah.
We passed like 3 different groups of people, and each of them I think all of them. Did each person said that they
First
knew
was
us?
the ladies. She's like, I saw a video of you guys on YouTube. I'm praying for y'all. You're all on my prayer list.
Great.
Yeah. God bless you. And then another group was just like, oh yeah,
2 guys.
it's a family. Good luck, you guys. And then this big group of guys. The first guy was like, you guys doing a section hike? And we're like, no. We're going all the way. We're trying to get to Damascus by tomorrow.
That's really fun.
And then one guy gave us some trail mix.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, he said, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm meeting you guys. It's really funny.
Meeting people like that, like, word travels on the trail, and we've come across a lot of people that are like, oh, we've heard of you guys, or whatever. These guys were like pumped. It was really fun. It's like really encouraging to meet people that are so excited by what we're doing. I feel like what we're doing is actually encouraging them, and then they turn around and encourage us. It was just a cool experience, like running into so many people this morning.
The best kind of encouragement that we've gotten is from older people. There definitely has been some young people that have given us encouragement. It's been great. But there's something about getting encouragement from someone who's lived most of their life, they've raised their kids, and they look at what we're doing and they tell us, you're doing a good thing. Keep it up. And there's something about that really keeps me going and makes me realize that it silences a lot of my doubts about what we're doing.
They have lived long enough to, they know, oh, your shoe fell off? These guys have lived long enough to know, they've lived in comfortable America. They know what comes from having groceries delivered and iPads and internet. But they also many of them have through hiked, or at least they're familiar with the Appalachian Trail and hiking culture, and they know the cost of doing the trail, the pros and the cons. So when they're saying like, wow, this is good for your family or kids, or I'm proud of you, or keep on going, it's like a vantage point that like we had when we started the trail. Like I thought it was possible, but I had never experienced it personally, and from looking at people's lives around us, we feel like we're crazy for doing something like this. But yeah, when we talk to these old people, we're like, no, they've seen it, and they know, yeah, it's harder at first, but it's worth it. I guess that's what I'm picking up from them, is like, yeah, I thought it was worth it, and now I believe more and more that it's worth it.
We're walking through this beautiful pasture. It's pretty awesome. We're getting some fun, cool pictures. But now I'm freezing because we've been Ben's been messing around with the 360 camera. It's time to hike again.
But it's so worth it. Check these shots out. So that was a 360 camera. Still trying to figure it out, but I bought it. It was only like $100 or something. I was really hoping to capture some of what it actually feels like to be out here. Just got to a shelter. We have gone 15.9 miles, which is more than we need to for our daily average. But town, awesome town, is 10 miles away. And the more mileage we do today, the less we have to do tomorrow. So we're trying to figure out how many more miles to go.
I would like to go all the way to town. I think we could get there by 10 or like 11, because that would be 5 hours.
How far do you want to go?
I want to go to town like Dove said.
All the way tonight? That's 10 more miles. Do you know that?
I would like to go all the way to town, 10 miles.
I want to go all the way to town because I really like having 0 days.
I think I want to go all the way, but like, I don't know if we can. But I at least want to go like 5 miles, I think. Yeah, at the very least, or all the way. I would be okay with not going all the way, but I still would like to.
It is tempting.
I'm like,
I also know the reality of what 10 miles would look like. I don't think I really want to do that.
We are moving on. For how long? We do not know. It's just kind of weird because the kids are always pushing us further and harder, and there's these like internet forums of people like yelling at us, accusing us of like forcing our kids to do this. And like, obviously we helped them like get started on the actual trail, but we're not out here with like a whip or anything. As you can see, we have full water, which means that we can really camp almost anywhere at this point. So with about 2 hours worth of daylight, we'll see how far we get on this beautiful, fairly easy trail. And it's kind of weird, but I'm not even like tired or sore. My feet are a little tender, but feeling pretty good. Okay, Rainier, it's been 2 minutes. Hey, it's time to go in the backpack now, okay? I know.
Back to our tent, buddy.
I know. This is what happens every time. We gotta get to our tent and make some serious miles, okay?
It's a hard tension between giving him some exercise and then also when we need to go, we have to go, so.
Okay, time to go. Yeah, there's always this like, not like a temper tantrum, but a little bit of a fight when he's not wanting to go back into the carrier. But then once he gets in, he settles down pretty quick. And now we're just gonna see how many miles we can get in before it gets dark. Dark, yeah. We don't really want it to get dark soon before we find a campsite. Okay, we just got to our campsite. It's just like there's the road. We just found a relatively flat spot. Good luck to the kids. Your mom and I have a flat spot. You guys are gonna be sleeping.
I was saying that's where we were going.
Your tent's not gonna fit there.
Ask your dad.
But the good news is this. Look at this. I got this new little nifty app thing. You guys wanna hear the good news?
Yep.
19.1 miles. Whoa. New record. Rainier, high five. High five. High five. High five. Man, we could have gone 20 though.
Could have been 26.
Yeah. Eden. High five. You got more than a high five. Mwah.
You don't have to go out for restaurant quality potato soup anymore. Idahoan is bringing it straight to your table. What table? We're having cheddar broccoli potato soup. Cooks in 5 minutes, just add water. We got 4 packs plus an extra pack of just mashed potatoes that we got from the hiker box.
Oh, yes!
Yes, I love mashed potatoes!
Which is the only thing that we should be adding potatoes to, not freaking ramen.
Alright guys, this was a super encouraging day, both from talking to people and from just being able to do that 19 miles. We just had a meeting with the kids and that was really cool. We want to let you guys know that we have read every single comment that's been posted, I believe. A lot of times we read them in the tent on our phone when we get service, so we can't really type as many replies as we'd like. We're just like clicking heart, just to let you guys know that we're reading them. But I also want to let you know that there's certain comments that are actually super encouraging to us. There's a lot of you guys that are saying, you guys are awesome, this is great, keep on going, and that's helpful. But some of the more encouraging comments that we get are the comments where you guys share your own story and you share how our story or our vlogs or trail updates have impacted you. We got one of those today from, I think it was Instagram, where someone just said, hey, from watching your videos, I find myself not dreading having teenagers as much. So if you guys have stories like that, I'm just telling you guys what's really encouraging to us that you guys can share is your own story and how our lives are impacting you or the vlogs. Because like I said, the other stuff is helpful too when you guys are saying, keep on going, don't quit. But sometimes we have to almost like tune out other people's opinion of us on both sides. Even like, you know, we're not doing this for popularity. And it just gets a little, I I don't know, sometimes it's confusing to know what to listen to. But you guys have your own stories. It's really cool for us to hear about that. No one can discount that, and we would love to hear more about that. Guess whose big day it is tomorrow?